recently when I walked into the center post that mean winter storm, y'all, my ceiling pipes had burst, and so the roof had to come down, and when they opened it, water came gushing out, and there are holes in my showers, and there are holes in my walls as people prepare pipes, and there was water coming up from under the floorboard and all of the lights. And to be very honest, when I walked in, I felt extremely overwhelmed by it all. I felt like, oh my gosh, like really, y'all, like burn it all down, right? Like it was so overwhelming. And I remember just looking at the holes in the ceiling and the pipes in the walls and the broken tiles in the shower and all this stuff, and kind of just saying to the Lord, I feel as if I am starting over. I feel as if I am starting over. And perhaps you can identify with me where you've been progressing towards something, working diligently towards it, and then these setbacks come and you just feel overwhelmed by it, discouraged by it. You feel as if you are starting over. And so I was saying that to the Lord, like, I feel as if I am starting over. And I'm telling you, the Lord dropped in my spirit, you're not starting over. You are here. Receive that in your spirit on today, and I'll explain what that means. Say that to yourself. I'm not starting over. I am here. And what the Lord reminded me of, when you have opportunity to visit, I have a picture of the For Real Start. The For Real Start. And some of you who've jumped on right now, you remember the For Real Start. The For Real Start over was this little shack of a house that didn't even have siding, that didn't have walls, that didn't have much of anything, piled up in the yard with trash. That's where I started from. And what the Lord was helping me to see is, if that little stuff that I started from had brought us to a place where there's a center that literally sleeps 25 people, that has a smoke pit and all this other kind of stuff, regardless of the ceiling being gaping open, regardless of the broken tiles, regardless of the pipes that are coming out of the wall right now because that little winter freeze was not friendly to my retreat center, regardless of all of that, if we were able to take the shack from that level to this, then if this is now the new starting spot, it will be unimaginable what God will allow us to do starting from here. And so he literally said to me, you're not starting over, you're starting from here. And so I'm saying that to someone today who may feel as if I've been working on my org for a while, and maybe I lost my whole board and I'm having to start over, or maybe I thought I would be further along in my career and I'm having to start over, whether there was a relationship adjustment and you're feeling as if you're having to start over. You may not have the physical representations of a center that I have that remind me that I am not starting over, but I want to remind you that even your intangibles are things that help you to know that you're not starting over. You're starting from here. You're starting with the wisdom that you now have, the lessons learned, the insight, the connections, the network. So as we prepare to move forward in this second quarter of the year, y'all, I want all of us to be encouraged to run forward with after everything and with everything that is within us. Don't allow ourselves to minimize our starting point. We are not behind. We may have had some setbacks, but those setbacks will spring us forward, right? Like that thing that you have to pull back to go forward. Like, don't allow us to minimize where we are. You are not starting over. You are starting from here. And right here is a person who is stronger. Right here is a person who has knowledge. Right here is a person who has lessons learned. Right here is a person who's unpacked some relationships and they know who's loyal and who's solid and who's not. Right here is a person who has determination and goals. Right here is a person who has some scars because they've been through something, but that something has made them stronger. You are right here. I am right here. And that here is further along than we were before. So that would be my encouragement for you today, y'all. As we get ready to run full force into the second quarter of the year, let's run like we are somebody, because we are somebody. And setbacks do not make us start over. Setbacks just give us the moment for a minute to reassess where we are and go further. So as I was leaving this weekend, I've been been going every weekend to work, and I feel like I'm exhausted, and I probably am. I even put on my good lipstick today, but never mind that, right? I digress. As I was leaving that center on today, I said that I will shift my mindset, and I'm no longer feeling overwhelmed because I am starting over. I feel as if I have a head start on the next plans for this center that is in my mind. And if I literally, with a group of people who helped so graciously, were able to take a shack and make it into this, then this right here is my starting part. The world has not even seen what this retreat center will be for us. All right.